What time do you guys wake up at in the morning?
I wake up at 5, 6, 7 or 8.
I wake up about 11 or 12.
I wake up at about 8 and then I listen to East Leeds Community Radio.
On the pipes. Good evening. A very warm welcome to Burns Night here at Chapel FM Arts Centre in East Leeds. And we're broadcasting on the radio. We're live streaming on YouTube. We're here in the room. It's really lovely to see everybody here tonight. Who has a Scottish connection? Nobody there at all. They're all sitting in the front. They haven't got anything Scottish, but a few people here. Well, tonight you'll be hearing all and seeing all things Scottish. Well, you'll be seeing Scottish people doing Scottish things. You'll be seeing English people who've got a bit of a Scottish connection doing Scottish things. And you'll see English people gently parodying the Scots as well. Only gently and very affectionately. So, yeah, we're here tonight to celebrate Robert Burns. And, yeah. So first of all, I'd like to talk to James Fernie. James is the sort of founder of Burns Night and the person who instigated it here tonight. And we're going to be talking to James about his love of Burns and about Scottish poetry. So a round of applause please for James Fernie. So I've got James here. He's not going to come out. He's a bit shy. But James, yeah, where did your love of Robert Burns particularly begin?
Well, when I was a kid, my father, he would read Burns often, and they would sing Burns, and especially Hogmanay, New Year's Eve, it was always a thing, and my uncle would sing the Star of Rabbie Burns, but there was pictures of him wherever you went, and whenever people had a whiskey or three, Burns was always in the air. He was always mentioned, and it was just part of growing up. He was the man, the anchor, if you will. And in many ways, on reflection, he was a man that carried for us, when I say us, I'm talking collectively of the Scots, I think, he carried the conscience. He was a great womanizer, he was a great romantic, but his poetry cut right at the heart, I think, of humanism, and he carried the conscience in that respect. So, he wasn't a bad man to follow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
James, you've got a few poems tonight you're going to read, and let's hear the first one you've got for us this evening. Yeah, you're well prepared as ever there.
Okay. This is difficult in a sense, this first one I'm reading, because it's a song. Well, a lot of Burns's work is both poem and song, but when you try to read this, it's difficult. It keeps running into the song, so you're trying to pull it back all the time. But so we'll give it a go. This is John Anderson, My Joe. And My Joe, in this respect, is often translated as friend, but I think it's much more than that. Sometimes it's sweetheart or love. And this is a simple but very effective love song from the woman's point of view, looking back over time with her love for John Anderson and where they are now. And she's talking about the love through the ages and all the changes that take place, yet the love is constant. That's the one constant. So it's nice. It don't have quite the same bite as you'll get later on, but we'll start soft. John Anderson, My Joe. John Anderson, my Joe, John, when we were first acquaint, your locks were like the raven, your bonny brow was brent. But now your brow is belled, John, your locks are like the snow. But blessings on your frosty pow, John Anderson, my Joe. John Anderson, my Joe, John, we climb the hill together, and mony a canty day, John, we hid wi' ane another. The wee mon totter down, John, and hand in hand we'll go and sleep together at the foot. John Anderson, my Joe.
Thank you. James Fernie. Beautiful. A lovely poem. So we've got plenty in store for you tonight. James is going to read some more poems later on. We've got Gloria who's going to sing some songs, some Robbie Burns adaptations, some settings in a few minutes' time. But first of all, we're going to hear from Sonia. We did a Burns night last night, actually, in Holmfirth, the band, and Sonia came over as a guest. It's lovely to have you, well, in your home place, Chapel FM. Is that mic okay for you there?
Yes, thank you. I'm going to sing the Skyboat song, and hopefully you're all going to join in the chorus. This was written when Bonnie Prince Charlie was defeated at Culloden, and he escaped over to the Isle of Skye. And it was written a long time after that happened. Thank you, Peter. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Loud the winds roar, loud the waves cry, thunderclaps rend the air. Baffled our foes stand by the shore, follow they will not dare. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Many's the lad fought on that day, well the claymore would yield. When the night came silently by, dead on Culloden's field. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Burned are our homes, exile and death scatter the loyal men. Yet ere the sword cold in the sheath, Scotland will rise again. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing. Onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that is born to be king over the sea to sky. Thank you.
Now then, we got a special something for you. You know how there's people called like the Sealed Knot? They go and enact battles. Well, there are still people, you know, who enact old television series from the 1960s. Does anybody remember this one? I think you might do.
So many people, and most of them ill. Hey, so many ill people in my surgery. I cannot be. Alden House. Dr. Cameron? Well, I'm afraid Dr. Cameron's next available face-to-face appointment isn't till April 2025. But he may be able to offer you a telephone consultation. Dr. Cameron, have you a moment? Maybe I will. Okay, thank you, John. Hello. What is your problem? Well, you've got another leg, haven't you? What? What about your arms? They're both broken. Well, just pull yourself together, man. Oh, is that a bit loud? Oh, yes, crepe, bandages and dog oil. Good day to you. Oh, well, Doctor, that training day on Bedside Manor is clearly making a difference. Have you ever thought of doing some voluntary work? Voluntary work? Wouldn't they do it if you paid me? Well, on the positive side, I've bought a new pet. What are you talking about, woman? I went to the pet shop to buy a goldfish. The man asked me if I wanted an aquarium. I said I don't mind what star sign it was. Anyway, Janet, I just remembered. Tonight is Burns Night, and we are supposed to be organising Burns Night. We have booked the creme de la creme of our area of Tanach-Bray. I hope they all turn up. Oh, I see. Oh dear, I see. Who's it? It's me, Janet. No, I know it's you. Who's on the phone? Oh, it's the escapologist we booked for Burns Night. She says she can't make it. I knew she'd try to wriggle out of it somehow. Hey, did I tell you, Janet? I've had to give up my position in the orchestra. Oh, no, Doctor. Well, I've been playing triangle with the orchestra for a long time, but I've had to give it up because it was just one thing after another. Anyway, Janet, I'll see you again in the second half. Au revoir. On with the show.
Well, welcome back to Chapel FM Arts Centre and Burns Night here in the wonderful Radio Theatre. Thank you so much to... Let's have a round of applause, please, for Dr. Cameron and Janet. We realised that for anybody under 40, that would have made no sense at all. Did anybody, the young people here, do you make any sense of that? No, nothing at all. Gone. Try and contextualise it a bit more in the second half, loves, but no, it's fine. So we've now got a wonderful, somebody we really love to have here at Chapel FM. She was here last year singing for Burns, and here again this year. A big round of applause, please, for Gloria. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There's no care on
seduce, you sneer at this. You're naught but senseless asses, oh, the wisest man the world ever saw. He dearly loved the lasses, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I've spent among the lasses, oh. And nature swears her lovely tears, her noblest work she classes, oh, apprentice hand she tried on man, and then she made the lasses, oh. Green grow the rushes, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I've spent among the lasses, oh. Thank you very much. Very kind, thank you. Green grow the rushes. This is a song called Call the Yows. Beautiful song. beautiful tune. Call the owls to the nose, call them where the heather grows, call them where the burnie rose. My bonny dearie, hark the mavis evening sang, sounding cloud and swords among, then a folding letters gang. My bonny dearie, we'll go down by cloud and side, through the hazels spreading wide, o'er the waves that sweetly glide, to the moon's a cheery. Call the owls to the nose, call them where the heather grows, call them where the burnie rose. My bonny dearie, yonder cloud and silent towers, where at moonlight midnight hours, o'er the dewy bending flowers, fairies dance a cheery, ghosts nor bogles shalt thou fear, thou art a love and hence a dear, not of ill may come thee near. My bonny dearie, fair and lovely as thou art, thou hast stolen my very heart. I can die but cannae part. My bonny dearie, call the owls to the nose, call them where the heather grows, call them where the burnie rose. My bonny dearie. Thank you. The next one was very popular in the folk clubs years ago, and not many people knew that Burns wrote it. It's called Ye Jacobites by Name. And people in the folk clubs used to think it was a pro-Jacobite song, but it's not. If you listen to the words, it's anything but. I suppose Burns was writing about 40 years after the 45 rebellion in the late 18th century. But he was a lowlander, so anyway, it's a complicated issue, but it is a sort of political song, but it's a great song again, I think. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I will blame. You shall hear, your doctrines
right and what is wrong? By the law, by the law. What's right and what is wrong? By the law. What is right and what is wrong? The short sword and the long, the weak arm and the strong. For to draw, the weak arm and the strong. For to draw. What makes heroic strife? Famed afar, famed afar. What makes heroic strife? Famed afar. What makes heroic strife? To whet the assassin's knife and hunt a parent's life with bloody war, and hunt a parent's life with bloody war. Now leave your schemes alone in the state, in the state. Let your schemes alone in the state. And let your schemes alone. Adore the rising sun and leave a man undone to his fate, to his fate. And leave a man undone to his fate. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, lend an ear. Ye Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim, your doctrines I mun blame. You shall hear, you shall hear, your doctrines I mun blame, you shall hear. Thank you very much. I'll just do one more, but I thought I might try and sneak in an intro to this, which is it's not by Robert Burns, it's a Scottish Gaelic air pipe tune called The Mermaid. And then I'll go into a song called A Man's a Man. I wonder what Burns would have thought if he'd seen me singing that song. Don't know. It's hard to say. Anyway, this is The Mermaid bagpipe tune.
More applause for Gloria. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Brilliant.
And the seeds of the summer have spoken in gowns that bloom on the shore. By night and day we'll sport and we'll play and delight as the dawn dances over the bay. Sleep blows the breath of the morning away, and we follow the heron home. In darkness we cradled our sorrow and stoked all our fires with fear. And now these bones that lie empty and hollow
Okay, welcome back. Fantastic. Lovely to have Gloria sings to us. She was absolutely wonderful, always is, a real friend of Chapel FM. So, a sad thing. Vicky Orton was going to be here tonight, the storyteller, I know, and she's absolutely wonderful, and she was going to tell the story of Tam O'Shanter. But sadly, she's got flu. She phoned this morning. I was, and I thought, no, you don't have to put the act on. I get it. No, she really had lost her voice. So instead, we have a piece of rough theatre. Rough being the operative word. All right. I know.
She was wonderful and we're rough. Thank you, Peter.
Rough in a good way. Rough in a good way. So we're going to enact a kind of version of Tam O'Shanter for you.
They say, young Tam, your horse will die. And they say so, and they hope so. They say, young Tam, your horse will die. Oh, poor old horse. And if she dies, then she'll rise again. And they say so, and they hope so. And if she dies, then she'll rise again. Oh, poor old horse. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to give you a version of Tam O'Shanter. So, I don't even know that the horse is Maggie. And what we're going to do, as well as tell you the story, we're going to end the story by giving Maggie her tail back. Because if you know the story, and we'll tell it you in a minute, then the horse loses its tail. So we thought that horse needs to get its tail back. So Tam O'Shanter's an adventure poem, painting a... I'm going to put my glasses on. You probably can't see on the radio, but there I go. A vivid picture of the drinking classes in Ayrshire in the late 18th century. The tale has romance, horror, social comment, and humour. And also contains some beautiful poetry.
But pleasures are like poppies spread, you seize the flower and the bloom is shed. Or like the snow falls on the river, a moment white, then melts forever.
Do you like that accent?
It's good. Sonia's shaking her head.
Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down. So, Tam. Chris.
What?
You're Tam.
Right?
Yeah.
Tam?
Yeah, you become Tam. Tam.
But I need about half an hour to get ready.
Well, just become Tam. Come on. Give him some music. So Tam and a group of men are drinking in a pub.
Hey! Let's just have a drink in the pub.
Yeah, don't have a drink with these fellas. I think we're drinking.
Hey, it's great!
So Tom, they're in this pub, but it's a dark night.
Ooh,
and a difficult journey of
dark night out there.
When we are boosting at the nappy.
I've never boosted the nappy before. What is that?
You are boosting at the nappy.
Oh, boosted at the nappy.
Boosted at the nappy. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Music. It's boosted at the nappy. But it's time to go home.
Oh.
And so Tam mounts his trusty mare. No. Mount.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought that. Trusty mare. Maggie.
Oh, Maggie.
Can you mount her?
I'll let you out. We've been together for so long. Okay, this may be difficult.
You get on that mare. Come on.
Okay.
Are you? Okay. You're there. Okay.
Off we go, Maggie.
That's so. Maggie and Tam set off into the wilds.
Did you see this?
The rain is lashing.
Oh, the rain. It's lashing.
And the thunder is bellowing.
Oh, the thunder is bellowing.
That night, a child might understand. The devil had business on his hand.
The devil. Oh, said Tam.
So arriving at the church in Holloway, It is ablaze with lights, revelry and noise! Noise! Oh, it could be this very church! Was it a church once, Peter?
It was indeed.
It was! So it's ablaze with revelry and noise! And the devil dancing. And maidens cavorting! Oh, yes,
There's a maiden cavorting over there.
And horrifyingly.
Coffins stood round like open presses. That's showed the dead in their last dresses.
Oh,
Gruesome.
Tam might have rode away, but he was stirred in that moment by women casting their dresses to the floor, and one woman, Tam, Nanny, where is she? Oh! One woman, Nanny caught his eye.
Tom tipped the reason altogether and rolls out.
Beware the cutty skark.
What did she say? Can you repeat that, man?
The cutty stark.
Did you say well done, Cutty Stark?
Well done, cutty stark.
Now, do you all know what Cutty Stark means? Okay, some people do. Come on, who knows what Cutty Stark means?
Mind my horse?
Oh, sorry. It means short skirt. Yeah. So that big boat that was named Short Skirt. So, and just at that moment, the lights went out, and all hell breaks loose. And the witches chase, and the devil chase Tam. But brave Maggie turns and rides away.
Brave Maggie, go on.
Tam, thou get that ferrin. In hell, they'll roast thee like a heron.
Like a heron?
No, a herring.
Like a heron. Anyway.
So, Maggie and Tam are chased and head towards the Brigadoon. The bridge!
Am I on the bridge yet?
You're on the bridge
I'm
now.
on the bridge now.
He's on the bridge over the River Doon.
The River Doon?
Now,
It's Doon there.
Tam has crossed this river because, what do you know about witches? They won't cross water, exactly. And he's halfway across the bridge when...
The Carlin caught her by the rump. Who? Left poor Maggie scarce a stump.
Oh, Maggie.
So, Maggie had saved the day and Tam had escaped.
Maggie.
But Maggie is left without a tail.
Poor Maggie.
And Burns, he closes the poem itself with some sound advice.
Whene'er to drink ye are inclined, and I'm sure you are inclined, you're particularly inclined, or cutty sarks to run in your mind, think ye may buy joys, oh dear. Remember Tam O'Shanter's mare.
And we, tonight, will remember the mare, and we will now reveal how she got her tail back. We left young Tam, tired.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Tired and Juan.
Juan? Who's Juan?
No, Juan.
Oh, Juan.
Juan?
Look, what? You mean like Wally Pally?
Wally Pally, yeah. Right, jigger. So, tired and Juan.
I'm tired and Juan.
And he was ramshackled.
I have never shackled a rabbit.
No, come.
Well, there was just the once, actually.
What?
What? We won't talk about that.
No. So, ramshackle, tired and wan, yet safe from the hordes and furies that descended upon him on the bridge of Danube. Tam was safe, thanks to the courage and pluck of Maggie.
Maggie?
Yeah. Maggie, though, was left without a tail. And a horse without a tail is like a dog without a tail.
Dog without a guitar.
Dog without a guitar, exactly. Tam, racked with guilt.
Oh, rack. Sorry, Maggie, you've lost your tail. Saving my life.
Racked with guilt at his horse's misfortune.
I'm sorry.
He wanders deep into the forest, lost and forlorn.
I am forlorn. Full on. I am...
No, full on. Forlorn.
Oh, forlorn. Why did you say so? Anyway, I'm wandering and I can't find the tail.
Just at that moment, a feather descends from the sky.
Oh, a feather magically has appeared from the sky. Oh, what kind of a birdie be? This feather?
Singing in the dead of night.
There's no blackbird. There's no blackbird.
When the red robin goes bobbing along.
No robin.
You can hide those lion eyes.
Lion eyes? Lion? Lion eyes? Lions don't have feathers.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Oh, the eagle! This is an eagle feather. This is an eagle feather. So where is the eagle? Maybe the eagle can help me. Maggie, maybe the eagle can help me. Oh, maybe there is an eagle somewhere. Oh, there's an eagle. Look, Maggie. It's the eagle. Oh.
And Tam restores the eagle's feather. And one kindness brings another kindness. The eagle soars skyward.
Oh, Maggie.
And searches for the tail.
Do you know what's happened, everyone? The eagle has landed. Oh, madam. Oh, I never believed this is possible. Maggie, it's your tail.
Overjoyed to find the tail.
I'm so overjoyed.
What do you say, Tam?
I'm overjoyed.
No, yeah,
Yeah, bloody right, Jagabadi, Twig. Graggy Jigaba, that's what they say in Glasgow.
Tam triumphantly reunites Maggie with her tail, and together they ride out into the world seeking adventure and acts of kindness. Hey! They say, old Tam, your horse still rides, and they say so, and we hope so. Oh, she will ride, and you will die. Oh, poor old man. Thank you very much.
So we're nearly into haggis. Don't. Just hang on to haggis as an idea. We've got a poem from James and then something very special to finish the first half. So James, what do you think of it so far?
That was fantastic, but you'll never get away with it. But that was absolutely brilliant.
We're not taking it on tour to Scotland.
Oh, I would. If you don't want to return, I would do it. Fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Okay. Second piece up is Such a Parcel of Rogues in a Nation. Yeah. The term, apparently, is widely held view that the union of the two parliaments, Scotland and England, in 1707 was brought about by bribery. There's a surprise, eh? English gold at that. So politically, we have come a long way since then. Eh? You find me one parliament today that ain't got pockets of gold. Right. Okay, so this was then, but it's equally relevant, pertinent now. Such a parcel of rogues in a nation. Farewell to all our Scottish fame, farewell our ancient glory. Farewell even to the Scottish name, so famed in martial story. Now Sark runs o'er the Solway sands, and Tweed runs to the ocean, to mark where England's province stands. Such a parcel of rogues in a nation. What force or guile could not subdue through many warlike ages is wrought now by a coward few for hireling traitors' wages. The English steel we could disdain, secure in valor's station, but English gold has been our bane, such a parcel of rogues in a nation. Oh, would or I had seen the day that treason thus could sell us, my all grey head had lain in clay wi' Bruce and loyal Wallace. But pith and power till my last hour, I'll mak this declaration. We are bought and sold for English gold, such a parcel of rogues in a nation.
Whoa. Thank you very much, James. Thank you. So, this is the moment where the haggis is blessed. So, Tony, can we have some music, you think? From an accordion? Yeah. Sorry. Before you start. Something solemn, Andy, please. A round of applause, please, for the haggis.
Therefore, you're honest, sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race. Aboon them all, ye take your place, pinch, tripe, or therm. Well are ye worthy o' a grace, as long's my arm. The groaning trencher there ye fill, your hurdies like a distant hill. Your pin would help to mend a mill in time o' need, while through your pores the dews distill like amber bead. His knife, here it is, see rustic labour dight. Steady. And cut ye, that's it, up wi' ready slice Trenching your gushing entrails bright like any ditch, and then, oh, what a glorious sight! Warm, reeking, rich. Then horn for horn they stretch and strive. They'll tack the hindmost, on they drive, till all their wheel-swelled kites believe, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about here, are bent like drums. Then all goodmen must like to rive, bethank it hums. Is there that hour his French ragout, or olio that wad staw so, or fricassee wad mak her spew wi' perfect scorner, looks down wi' sneering scornful view on sic a dinner? Nearly finished. Poor devil, see him out his trash, as feckless as a withered rash, his spindle shank a good whiplash, his neva knit. Though bloody flood or field to dash, oh, how unfit. But mark the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread, clap in his wally neva blade, he'll mark it whistle, and legs and arms and heads will sned like taps of thistle. Ye powers who mak mankind your care, and dish them out their bill of fare, all Scotland wants nae stinking ware that jops in luggies. But if you wish her grateful prayer, gie her a haggis.
Shortly to have some haggis downstairs. ready for your spontaneous applause after the jingle, please?
You're listening to East Leeds Community Radio. So that's a nice thing, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of Burns Night. Now, Peter's asked me to contextualize the very, very interesting sketch that we are doing, which Andy and I have been training for many decades to do. And for those of you who do not know, Dr. Finley's Casebook was a rather super series in the 1960s, and I believe slightly in the 1970s, in which Dr. Finley, a young, idealistic doctor, shared a practice with rather curmudgeonly old Dr. Cameron, played by me. He was looked after by the beautiful Janet. Thank you. Very beautiful. And basically, that's the story, okay? Now, I'd just like to say that I'm actually Scottish, but I'm putting this English accent on. Okay. But as soon as I put the glasses on, you will see a transformation when I become Dr. Cameron. Okay, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You see? It's amazing. Okay. Okay. Alert.
Dr. Cameron, I'm too busy to make your kippers today. Oh!
I would like 4 kippers for my breakfast before that phone rings.
We do need that phone to ring.
Oh, I can hear it coming now.
Hello, Alden Hoose.
Who is it?
It's me, Janet. Don't you remember me, Dr. Cameron?
No, it's you. Who's on the phone?
It's the contortionist. You booked for Burns Night. He's cancelled. He said his head isn't in a good place at the moment.
Oh, no. They're dropping like flies, Janet.
Oh, what about Mr. Memory?
Double booked. He forgot he was coming.
The fishmonger?
He said it wasn't his place.
The helicopter pilot, he must be coming.
He wasn't on the rotor.
What about the woman who organises the allotments?
She has completely lost the plot. I've had a few problems with my throat lately. It's doing this voice all the time. It's terribly funny. Janet, I have some news to break to you.
Oh, have you had the results of my tests, Dr. Cameron?
I have, Janet. I'm afraid you have a case of hypochondria.
Oh, no, not that as well. Anyway, Doctor, I went into the pet shop today and I bought 12 bees. The woman gave me 13. I said, "You've given me one too many." She said, "The last one was a free bee."
Very good, Janet. Hey, very nice.
Hello, Alden Hoose. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh.
What did you see, Janet?
Well, apparently, we're not well known enough for the TikTok generation. Nobody's ever heard of us.
You mean nobody's ever heard of Dr. Finley's Casebook?
No.
That's ridiculous. Well, it must be my line. Everyone. I tell you, we've been working for months on this. Hey, you don't know what you're talking about. Dr. Finley's Casebook, everyone knows it. Dr. Cameron, they know me as an irascible, curmudgeonly, and temperate, yet somehow attractive doctor who dispenses homespun logic and advice and sorts everything out at the end of every episode.
No, Doctor. People think of you as grumpy, dismissive, and downright rude. And keeping me locked in the kitchen cooking your blue smokies for 40 years, as you haven't been able to sustain your own long-term relationship.
Fair point, to be honest. You're talking rubbish, woman, though. You're talking rubbish.
And where's Dr. Finlay today, Dr. Cameron?
Well, Dr. Finlay is not with us because there are only 2 members of the band that are able to do perfect Scots accents.
And which ones are they, Doctor?
Hey. Janet, you're getting very cheeky in your old age. Anyway, where is my Ambrose Spooky?
Well, Dr. Cameron, I have a special surprise for you tonight.
Oh, Janet, I love surprises.
I will just reveal it.
What on earth is that?
It's a salmon Wellington, Dr. Cameron.
I think you've been reading those women's magazines again. This is ridiculous. What's wrong with my traditional kippers? Mind you, that's quite attractive. Not in that sense, madam. Tasty, tasty. This is magnificent. A triumph of taste, Janet. And focusing on a major Scottish export commodity. Oh, this curmudgeonly dismissiveness of mine. Can't you see what's underneath it? Janet!
What on earth are you talking about, Dr. Cameron?
I love you. You are the sunshine of my life. The gravy on my bridie. The neeps to my tatties. The oats to my porridge. The sheep's stomach to my haggis. Marry me and Arden House can be your palace.
Oh, this is very sudden, Doctor. I will need to consider your offer, and we need to negotiate a prenuptial agreement.
What on earth's a prenuptial? It didn't have them in the 1960s.
Well, you know, like, where will the honeymoon be?
Well, I thought somewhere like Airdrie.
I was hoping for somewhere a little more exotic. Somewhere like, Berwick-upon-Tweed.
Oh. Now you're talking, Janet. We are going to be very happy together. Forever. Thank you very much.
Janet and Dr. Cameron. And I would like to welcome Sonia back to sing another song. I hope you'll sing with her.
Loch Lomond. I've chosen the story because there's various contexts for the song Loch Lomond, but I'm singing it from the point of view of a Catholic Jacobite soldier captured by the English, whose true love is his king, Bonnie Prince Charlie, and he chooses the low road, which is execution, out of loyalty to Prince Charles, to Bonnie Prince Charlie, instead of the high road, which would be to recant his loyalty to Prince Charles and be allowed to live life in prison in London. So by taking the low road, he prefers death than to betray the Catholic cause, and it was believed that after death, the soul would return to the homeland of Scotland. Thank you, Peter. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. But me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, on the steep, steep side of Ben Lomond, where in soft purple hue the Highland hills we view, and the moon coming out of the gloamin'. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. 'Cause me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. The wee birdies sing and the wildflowers spring, and in sunshine the waters are sleeping. But the broken-hearted kens nae second spring again, though the woeful may cease from their grieving. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Thank you.
Sonia, fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. So, now we've got a special guest tonight, somebody who is no stranger to this building. Anybody who comes here will see him here often doing his poetry, writing poetry, reading it, and also singing. And tonight we've got the latter. We've got James Lewis Moran, who's going to sing us a setting of a Burns song. So, big welcome, please, for James. James Lewis Moran.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Burns Night at Chapel FM, East Leeds FM Community Radio. I'll get it right this time. Yes, so there are many, many poems and songs from Robert Burns, and this one caught my eye, called My Heart's in the Highlands. It's a funny thing, my heart is over there in my homeland, or just the various meanings that this word this song can give you. And wish me luck. I'm about to do a waltz. My heart's in the Highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands, it's chasing the deer. Chasing the wild deer and following the road. My heart's in the Highlands wherever I go. Farewell to the Highlands, farewell to the North, the birthplace of valor, the country of worth. Wherever I wander, wherever I rove, the hills of the Highlands, forever I love. Farewell to the mountains I covered with snow. Farewell to the strafes and green valleys below. Farewell to the forests and wild hanging woods. Farewell to the torrents and loud pouring floods. My heart's in the Highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands, chasing the deer. Chasing the wild deer and following the road. My heart's in the Highlands, wherever I go. Wherever I go. Wherever I go. Wherever I go.
Set-up time now for the remnants who are going to be playing for you. Get to it, lads. This is what they really do, just do the acting like.
I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm no very big and I'm awful shy, and the lassies shout when I go by, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? A lassie took me to a ball, and it was slippery in the hall, and I was feared that I would fall, for I had me on my trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Now I went down to London town, and I had some fun in the underground. The ladies turned their heads around, saying, Donald, where are your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? To wear the kilt is my delight, it is not wrong, I know it's right. The islanders would get afraid if they saw me in the trousers. The wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? The lassies want me, everyone will let them catch me if they can. You can't take the breeks off a Highland man, and I don't wear the trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers? Oh, well, that's the way we sing the song in Scotland. But of course the song might have more international appeal, sung something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm nowhere big and I'm awful shy. The lassie showed when I go by. Let the wind blow, let the wind blow through the streets of Montilago. Oh, the lassie shall go blow. Oh man, I'm all rock and roll. I gotta move it and groove it to save my soul. Grab your kill and go, go, go. Hey, Donna. Let the wind blow, let the wind blow through the streets of Montilago. Oh yeah, go, go, go. Hey, Donna. Hey, Donna. Hey, just a minute. What are you doing there? Man, I'm rocking it, man. Man, I'm really moving it, man. Well, just you stop rocking it and moving it, man. The song should be sung just exactly like this. Ah, she has come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm low and the neck in the muffle shy, and the lasses shout when I go by. Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Through the streets in my tin I'll go. All the lasses say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers?
So we're back. Chapel FM, Burns Night, running into the last half of the second half now. So it's not like it's like commentary for a race, isn't it? But with this is a musical section, and we're going to play some tunes for you. We are called The Remnants. I'll explain why in a little bit. Take it away, Andy. Thank you very much. So, earlier on, Gloria, I know it wasn't Gloria, you sang Car the Yows, but James, I'm sorry, I'm getting all my Scottish names in the middle of it. You read, yeah, I know, it's that whiskey, I love it, read John Anderson, the poem. Very beautiful poem from the point of view of the older woman talking about her Joe. So we're going to do a musical version of that now. We ready, lads? John Anderson, my Joe, John Anderson, my Joe. John Anderson, my Joe, John Anderson, my Joe. John Anderson, my Joe, John, when we were first acquaint, your locks were like the raven, your bonny brow was bright. But now your brow is bold, John, your locks are like the snow. But blessings on your frosty bow. John Anderson, my Joe. 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 John Anderson, my Joe, John, we climbed the hill together, and many a canted day, John, we've had with one another. Now we must totter down, John, though hand in hand we'll go, and sleep together at the foot. John Anderson, my Joe. 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 John. Thank you. Thank you very much. Over to Chris.
Thank you.
So I think it's one of the loveliest tunes I've ever heard. I absolutely love that tune. What was it called, Chris?
Shebag, Shemore. Big mountain, the little mountain.
There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to do a little peace and love section now. Robert Burns wrote a brilliant poem called I Murder Hate, in which, he says really, it's kind of make love, not war, sort of early precursor of. It's really saying he prefers to kiss lots of ladies rather than kill people in battle. And I think that's all right. I'm going to read the first verse of this. Not me, of course. I'm talking about Robert Burns. Never kissed anyone. And I'm just going to read the first verse of this, which I really like. I murder hate by field or flood, though glory's name may screen us. In other words, we don't get lots of publicity for that. In wars at home, I'll spend my blood, life-giving wars of Venus. In other words, love. The deities that I adore are social peace and plenty. I'm better pleased to make one more than be the death of 20. We're going to do a song now called, thank you very much. Brilliant. This is a song which was made famous in the early 80s. I know, sorry, young people here, you're way over here, so you won't get this. But the sentiment you will get. It was written by Nick Lowe, and it was done by Elvis Costello. It's called Peace, Love and Understanding. If you know it, you can join in. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? And each time I feel like this inside, it just makes me wanna cry. I said, what's so funny about peace, love and understanding? What's so funny about peace, love and understanding? What is so funny about it? As I walk on through troubled times, my spirit is so downhearted sometimes. So where are the strong? Where are the strong? And who are the trusted? Who are the trusted? And where is that harmony? That's why we dominate. And each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. I said, what's so funny about peace, love and understanding? What's so funny about peace, love and understanding? Take it away, boys! You are. Where are the strong? And where are the trusted? Where are the trusted? And where is that harmony? That sweet harmony. And each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. I said, what's so funny about
peace, love, and understanding. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
Thank you very much. What's so funny about it? Thank you very much. Just to introduce the members of the band, we've got Chris on guitar.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Andy on violin. Steve on big instrument. And we've got Dave on the bass. We're going to do, I think it's just the one more, actually. And, yeah, we're called The Remnants because, sadly, well, one of us died, which is, I know, it was a great grief to us, and we miss him very much. And one of us can't be here for other reasons, for health reasons. There's only four of us left, but Steve has joined us tonight. That's why we're called The Remnants. And you'll know this one, and feel free to join in.
Well, I just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm not very big and I'm awfully shy. The lassies say as I go by, Donald, where's your trousers? Well, the wind blow high and the wind blow low. Through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers? To a fancy ball, but it was slippery in the hall. I feared that I might fall, for I had none on me trousers. Well, the wind blows high and the wind blows low. Through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say, hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Down to London town to have a little fun on the underground. The ladies turn their heads around saying, Donald, where's your trousers? Well, the wind blows high and the wind blows low. Through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lassies say, hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Love me, everyone. See them catch me if they can. You cannot take the breeks off a Highland man. Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high and the wind blow low. Through the streets in the kilt I'll go. All the lassies say hello. Donald, where's your trousers?
Donald! So, we're going to ask you to sing now. Yeah, Chris is going to lead us.
Okay, you'll know this one, I think. So, there are 3 verses and a chorus, which is very well known. If you know the chorus, sing on it. If you don't know the chorus, you can still sing on it.
And the verse, if you know the verse, then please join in. Oh, the summer time is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme, grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go, all together, and we'll all go together to black wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will build all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to black wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another where wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Everyone, and we'll all go together to black wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Well sung, well done.
So, to finish off, we've got one final word from James. So, James, have you enjoyed this evening?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And I love that, Wild Mountain Thyme, Will You Go, lassie. It's a beautiful song, isn't it? Beautiful. So it's a lovely finish. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm opting for a piece that Gloria covered earlier, For All That and All That, because it's just got such power and such truth in it. I don't need to say any more than that, do I, really? This is one of his finest, I think. For all that and all that. Is there an honest poverty that hangs his head and all that? A coward slave we pass him by. We dare be poor for all that. For all that and all that. Our toils obscure and all that. The rank is but the guinea's stamp. The man's the gowd for all that. What though on hamely fare we dine, where hodden grey and all that, give fools their silks and knaves their wine. A man's a man for all that. For all that and all that, the tinsel show and all that, the honest man, though e'er poor, is king of men for all that. You see yon birkie called a lord, with struts and stairs and all that, though hundreds worship at his word, he's but a coof for all that. For all that and all that, his ribbon star and all that, the man of independent mind, he looks and laughs at all that. A prince can mak a belted knight, a marquis, duke, and all that, but an honest man's aboon his might. Good faith he mauna for that. For all that and all that, the dignities and all that, the pith of sense and pride of worth, are higher rank for all that. Then let us pray that come it may, and come it will for all that, that sense and worth o'er all the earth may bear the gree and all that. For all that and all that, it's coming yet for all that, that man to man the world o'er shall brothers be for all that. Thank you.
Thanks, James. Brilliant. James Fernie has been. Thanks ever so much for suggesting this in the very first place, James. Lovely to hear you read. And yes, another round. So it's the end of this evening. So thanks ever so much for coming along tonight, and thank you to everybody who's performed and who's taken part, and that includes you as an audience. You've been very participative, if that's a word, and that's been brilliant. It's sad that Tony couldn't make it, our director, Tony Macaluso, because you think actually that name Macaluso comes from Sicily. It's actually Scottish. Macluso. Tony Macaluso. Not really. It is Sicilian. So, yeah, that's really it for now. And with only one thing, do come back next year. We'll probably do the same thing again. They might even have the same gags. But anyway, the Tam O'Shanter might end differently. But we've got one final thing before we finish tonight.
Just feel it coming.
That's all right.
What time do you guys wake up in the morning?
I wake up at 5, 6, 7 or 8.
I wake up about 11 or 12.
I wake up at about 8 and then I listen to East Leeds.